Hey YouTube, Omar here, and this is my Week 4 college football preview, and I don't have much time, so let's get right into it. So we're going to do the top 25 games first. We already had number 24 Boise State barely holding off BYU on the road, 7-6. Oh no, it was at home. Then we got Florida visiting Kentucky. I think it's visiting. Let me make sure here. No. Oh yeah. So Florida is hosting Kentucky. As it says here, the Gators are coming off a big road win at Tennessee, and yeah, I think they proved what they needed to prove last week, and they don't have much to prove this week because they are facing a Kentucky team that just isn't that good. I think Florida takes this one. The only games I'm going to save for later are the ones that are between two ranked teams. So we got Ohio State hosting UAB. What do you have to say? Ohio State's going to kill them. Braxton Miller should strengthen his Heisman candidacy. We got West Virginia hosting Maryland. Maryland's looked not so great this year. Geno Smith's looked unbelievable this year, and I think Geno Smith keeps himself in the number one spot for the Heisman Trophy and maybe the NFL draft at this point. And West Virginia picks up the win. We got TCU hosting Virginia. Virginia was undefeated until last week, but forget it. TCU is a real team, and they're going to lose. We got Oregon State on the road at UCLA, and this one could get interesting. It's on TV at 3:30. Probably be watching a little bit of it. I think the Beavers could come to play. They've only played one game this year. They're 1-0, and I think that's the reason why I'm going to pick UCLA. And they're 3-0. And Jonathan Franklin is going to run all over them, I think, and increase his Heisman candidacy. Although they do have a good rushing defense. We got Michigan State hosting Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan has no chance. You got number 25 Nebraska hosting Idaho State. Bo Pelini returns. He's healthy after that weird flu thing he had where he had to leave the game and go to the hospital last week. This is a joke game. This is a good one. We've got South Carolina hosting Missouri. Now, I picked Missouri in this game, and let me just tell you why. Missouri's faced some tough teams this year, and they've come out on top in all their games. Oh no, not all their games, but they've faced some tough teams and they've looked good. South Carolina's faced mediocre teams and hasn't looked that great. They didn't look that great against Vanderbilt. Um, so I think if Missouri could partially stop Marcus Lattimore, they've got themselves a win. You got number 1 Alabama hosting Florida Atlantic. That's a joke. Number 2 LSU hosting LSU. Don't sleep, because then you will get beat. But they'll take this one. Number 23
Mississippi State hosting South Alabama. That's a joke. Number 20 Louisville on the road at FIU. Don't underestimate FIU. FIU is a good team. They're not that bad, and it's going to be but I think Teddy Bridgewater is just too good. As you remember, I had him as number 4 as like a little bit of my shocker on my top 5 Heisman on the college football wrap up, and I think he improves his candidacy here. Another good one here. Number 11 Notre Dame at number 18 Michigan. This is definitely a good game. And number 18 Michigan at number 11 Notre Dame, and I will hold on that one. Number 5 Georgia at home against Vanderbilt shouldn't be a problem. I think they win. Number 6 Oklahoma at home against number 15 Kansas State. That's one I'll hold on again and talk about later. Number 4 Florida State hosts number 10 Clemson. That's the game of the week, in my opinion. And number 3 Oregon hosts number 22 Arizona. So let's get back to the ranked versus ranked games, and we start with Notre Dame and Michigan. So what ESPN has to say. 2 of the nation's 3 winningest programs of all time are taking their drama under the lights for the second season in a row. The Wolverines have had the Irish's number recently, winning 3 straight in dramatic fashion, but they're facing another Dame team that is off to its first 8-0 start in 10 years. I don't care. Make it 4 straight. My opinion, Michigan will be able to run pass with Denard Robinson. Notre Dame will not be stopping Denard Robinson today and give Michigan the victory by the score of 45-37. Okay.
So next up, we got number 6 Oklahoma hosting number 15 Kansas State. I don't understand why Kansas State is in the top 15. They don't strike me as that good. They've played cupcakes so far. Oklahoma has as well, but I think Oklahoma really has to make a name for themselves. They are considered a legitimate championship contender, but they're all the way down in that 6th spot, and they know they can climb this week. There's a possibility of climbing, and they're facing a team that's not going to go away. But I do think that Oklahoma will hold and win. Ooh, this one should be interesting. You got number 4 Florida State hosting number 10 Clemson, and unfortunately, sorry Clemson, but the upset is not to be. I mean, Tallahassee is going to be loud tonight, and that game is going to be great. 8 o'clock on ABC. This is the 9th all-time meeting between two ACC teams ranked in the top 10. This was a great game for the ACC. I mean, they're hoping it's a nice, close nail-biter, little populated for the conference. But, yeah, Florida State wins this one. Then we got number 3 Oregon hosting Arizona. Now, I think Arizona is a little bit far-fetched right now. They're 22nd in the nation. I don't think they're that great. They have a great offense, but there's just no way that their defense is going to keep them in the game against an Oregon offense that's just been waiting to stay on the field for 4 quarters. Oregon wins that one. And that's the top 25. And what do any other games, any other things that I want to say? Let's see. Nothing really. I mean, that's pretty much it for your preview this week. Hopefully, get a good record. And, yeah, I will see you guys soon for another video. All right, bye.